Fortnite is kind of like they've constantly been changing the game for, ever since it kind of came over to Battle Royale from what it was, but they had been developing the Unreal Engine for so long. They've created something so robust. They've continued to develop it to the point where now you can create completely custom worlds within the game. This is what we saw people do with Minecraft, for example, where they literally hired teams that would just create stories for the streamers, YouTubers, whatever, to play through for a Minecraft adventure, or even in Roblox too, right?
Editor for Fortnite, and this is the first demo right here we're checking out. As you can see, this looks nothing like Fortnite. The only thing that looks like Fortnite is my skin.
Yeah.
And even skins are going to be able to be changed in the future. Let's walk
that
through.
I haven't seen yet.
My settings.
But look at the lighting. This is on. I believe this is Unreal 5.1 as well. So look at how the foliage and the light works. I just looked at a video they released it a couple months.
The music playing right now. Like I said, you can add your own voice lines and music into the game right now using the Unreal editor for Fortnite. Pick up basic sword.
I'm sure everybody,
Right, so
I'm sure you guys have seen these clips by now of the actual
particle effects. This was all not possible, and there's a freaking dragon flying in the background. Look at that.
And you can fully animate within this.
The combat and the movement still looks like Fortnite. But
yeah, it does.
In today's live stream, they talked about how they want to allow you to keep progressing it to where it's not even going to look like Fortnite. And
yeah, and I think that's going to be the direction, even like what we saw with Roblox too, right? But look at the actual background with the robot, with the explosion. Just, it's almost like put your hand over the actual character.
The capabilities of Unreal Engine 5 into the Unreal editor for Fortnite. So what does this mean for the game? What does this mean exactly? People now have access to this. It's in the open. It's in the public.
Yeah.
Game developers and people who are into game dev are going to start creating their own experiences in Fortnite, their own story modes, their own multiplayer games. And they can take the content, the 4+ years of content that Fortnite already has available, and they can create stuff.
This is insane.
That's custom, or that's different, or that's similar to Fortnite, or just go, dude. This is a cutscene, by the way.
Yeah.
You can start adding cutscenes into your creative modes.
This is what I mean by you can animate it too. You can create your own world with it.
Oh my god. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just a coin. And then there's another cutscene right here. We're zooming out. Look at this FOV right here. As far as adding unique mechanics to the game, there's going to be even more features rolling out over the next month, year, and plus. This is Forest Guardian. I think it's like the outro right here. So this is just a demo. Obviously, the game. This is crazy. Look at this. Locked. Turn on. There's a flashlight. Oh, look, some keys. They're shiny. I already love the use.
So this is another demo that he's looking at. They released a couple of them.
Because none of these were in the game before, and they obviously got ported in.
My thing is,
even
with
that
it is like,
was definitely not in the game.
If people are going to create the games for it, obviously they have like the creator code, and so people can get a split if people use that to buy stuff through the store.
I have like this weird first-person look. Even though it's like not official.
But how much of a monetary incentive is there for the creators of this as well? I don't know.
UEFN to create this first-person experience. Pick up Marksman 6.
Because I see this as like if you got a group of like 10 people together to create a game within this. That was a good, unique experience. Even if you take first person for this, right?
What the hell?
You could recreate
some light reading, perhaps,
and even create like a Halo Battle Royale. Create your own Halo map.
I knew this shelf was a
with similar health, way shields regen in Halo, and then create
like
the game that
scene.
they never made.
Flashlight fall down. We have to go pick it back up.
But then, how do you monetize off of that afterwards for it? Is it still the creator store for it? I actually did get an email because I do have creator code for the Epic Game Store off of it.
This is
but like, for example, people made a lot of worlds in Minecraft, but a lot of that was they even had like you could buy armor sets for the game. You could get extra access to the world that they created in a like MMORPG environment for it.
The way the skin is living in this environment.
What I think is going to be bigger is like you get to the point where you could have an AI create these things. And that was actually a clip some of you guys had sent me where it's like you have all the assets, you have all the tools, and you tell the AI to create, all right, I need a world like this, change some of the lighting, change the color effects for this. That's where I see more potential for it in the future, because this is, while it is a lot easier to use and create, it's still going to take a whole lot of work to actually create the game for other people to then go play. And if it's so easy to make, it's going to be similar even with content creation, where it can just be super oversaturated very quickly. Would be my, I guess, fear with it. And then, is it cool? How do you find the cool ones?
It's going to take time. Like, people, this is now open to the public. I'm underestimating how fast people will learn. It'll only take a few weeks. I mean, hopefully. I think there's some projects though that are going to take months before they
exactly. Like, you could create something super quickly off of this, but then how good is it actually going to be? And then how is anybody actually going to find it from this? It would be the harder thing to
launched, because
wrap my head around with it. I do think there's a ton of potential with, like,
this is
the
so
tools
cool.
that it gives you are insane.
Right as well, on the ground. Dude, this is
and
insane.
The assets that they already have for you to use. You don't need to organically go create. If you need a clock tower, if you need,
guys,
I mean, anything we're seeing here, it already exists.
With me at Oni Studios, learn how to program using their new language called Verse. Learn how to use the Unreal Editor for Fortnite. If you become really good at that, that is one surefire way to join. Because listen.
That's what I'm saying. This is the move. This is the move.
We got some big plans. Because
you could create your own studio within this. That could create games within this game.
Like, this is Fortnite. Look, like, they launched it and immediately, like, people can just start experiencing
even if you can't monetize it directly through this, you could still, like, you got a brand like Cypher, he's got a clothing brand. You could, I could throw up some Mountaineer gear as the, a billboard on it to go try and get people to buy my merch or whatever. Like, there's other ways that you can monetize through it as well. That's not directly through the game, especially since this is a free-to-play game.
It's crazy. This is new. This is new right here.
This was the coolest thing that I saw, obviously, in relation to the content. I think I even saw somebody recreated Rust with this already.
Infantry, Scout.
But this is classic Call of Duty domination. Of course, this is third person.
No, Scout.
I'm sure you guys have seen this, but
wait, they added voice lines too.
Yeah, we're playing against each other 2v2.
this is where I would love to see this, and I actually did see a Rust. No, it was something earlier, right? It was a Rust first-person shooter in Fortnite. But with tools like this, you could recreate that.
Oh God. Bro, this is crazy.
To an effect that you could recreate so many classic maps that
I know.
Could be even faster, could be even easier. Say we created a studio, brought back Verdansk. What if we hired some people to go completely remake Verdansk? Get us in first person.
Courage is one shot. Courage is one.
Guys, thanks for playing the game, guys. GG's, guys. That's gonna do it. Courage just won the first ever creative.
But it's a lot of cool tools that they've released with this. Obviously, there is a lot of power that can now come with it. And I think if you do decide to become crazy at using the editor, make something really cool, there's going to be guys like this. Or if you have an opportunity, maybe we could even create something even for our own content. Obviously, I do a lot of different custom games and stuff within Warzone, but a lot of that doesn't work. And that's where I'm even curious. Like, obviously, you guys have seen me doing a bunch of custom games, zombies, even using exclusive guns, whatever. But would that be fun if we created some of the worlds in here? But the thing is, it would take a lot of time to even create that in the first place for it. So I don't know, but this is it definitely unlocks a lot of potential, as as you can see. So it's exciting for what this could eventually turn into, man. I'm excited. If you see anybody who creates anything that would be really cool, or you guys would want to see me play or check out, obviously they have the store for this. I kind of want to check some of them out myself as well. I'll keep an eye out for it. But if you see any you want me to see, try out, we could even do community games on it on the street.